Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well, cruising through these tough times in the crypto space after the recent crash. The future of the crypto industry is partially riding on what's happening to a project by the name of XRP. XRP has consistently ranked in the top 10 coins since it launched in 2012, and since the beginning, it's been compared to Bitcoin as a currency. Each XRP transaction takes anywhere between 3 to 5 seconds to settle. That's in comparison to Bitcoin's roughly 10 minutes, with each XRP transaction costing 0.0002 cents, so it's almost free to use, unlike Bitcoin, which can cost upwards of $50 sometimes per transaction. And XRP can also scale up to 1,500 transactions per second in comparison to Bitcoin, which currently does 3. And on top of all that, it's environmentally friendly. All of that are awesome things about XRP, but some people are having quite a few concerns over the future of this cryptocurrency. Does it really have a bright future? That's what we're going to talk about, as we think it might not be the case. XRP is not like Bitcoin or Ethereum. XRP has a tight relation to Ripple Labs, which offers a financial protocol for the future. The closest comparison of this technology is called SWIFT, which is used for banks to transfer money across borders. It is a protocol from the early 1970s. It enables digital transfer of money between banks without having to send real banknotes back and forth. SWIFT is one of the cornerstones that has made our current globalized monetary economy possible. SWIFT handles around $6 trillion a day, and you can think of it like iMessage for banks, which uses code that contains details about where a payment might be coming from, how much it's for, and where it's going. In 2018 alone, half of all the high-value transactions were made with SWIFT. The legacy banking system is slow, clunky, and expensive. Ripple is trying to change that with their technology. Though, on the other hand, SWIFT has been functioning for 4 decades with a permanent increase in money transfers. Ripple Lab has invented a blockchain-based protocol to replace SWIFT. If it's introduced nationwide, it would replace SWIFT and all its disadvantages. The need and interest of the banks is there, and it's significant. If money transfer costs almost nothing, the institutions will save billions. If Ripple Labs prevails on the market, the company would also be worth billions of dollars. Sounds awesome, right? But if you notice one thing, we're only talking about Ripple Labs. XRP is not Ripple Labs. They share a close connection, but they are 2 different things. Now, to explain, let's say you own Apple shares. If you do, you basically own a part of the business. You are sometimes entitled to a share of the profits in the form of dividends, or even a vote on the fundamental direction of the company. Similar to all forms of investment, the value of the stock is based on the belief in the future profitability of the company. However, this is supported by the ownership and related rights. The Ripple XRP token, like virtually every other crypto token, is not tied to company capital. Anyone who owns XRP owns nothing except the token. No property, no dividend, hardly any rights. The price of XRP hardly correlates with the company Ripple Labs, but only with the expectation of buyers for a higher sale price in the future. That may bring the price up, but not the value. So the XRP crypto coin doesn't come into play with Ripple's awesome technology. It was created to provide liquidity to the banks to use as a standardized currency without the worry of foreign exchange rates. The currency does not depend on the technology that Ripple has created and vice versa. In other words, you can use any currency, crypto or otherwise, and still use their tech. Also, there has always been a gray area from our government to figure out how to classify crypto, whether they are securities or if they're commodities. The SEC has accused Ripple of creating an unregistered security. Here's the difference between securities and commodities using the Howey test, which helps us figure that out by asking 4 simple things. Number 1, is it an investment of money? Number 2, is it in a common enterprise? Number 3, does it come with the expectation of profit? And number 4, does this profit come from the effort of other people? If yes, then it's considered a security. Securities are regulated much more strictly than commodities by the SEC. If XRP gets classified as a security, then the crypto market would substantially fall because this would affect a lot of the speculative investments people are making today. Now, we want to say that in essence, XRP might not have real value. In the crypto scene, Ripple is accused of not being a real blockchain because it's centrally controlled, intransparent, isn't mined, and is controlled by a company. However, for Ripple's purpose, those are not bad things. After all, for 45 years, banks have been doing very well with a centralized SWIFT. But the problem lies elsewhere. XRP is only used by banks, though the token is tradable on public exchanges. This is pointless because people personally have no need for Ripple, except for speculative purposes. Speculation means price fluctuations, and that's a horror for banks. Just imagine a transfer from Vienna to Timbuktu costs 3 cents today and 25 euros tomorrow. In order for XRP to be used as a utility token, it must disappear from the public market, and so the price drops to its actual value. At least since the industrialization of 200 years ago, our economic system has been based on this principle. The more of a product produced, the cheaper the unit price. But how do crypto tokens work? The more they are used, the greater the demand. The greater the demand, the more expensive the price. The token principle is at odds with our economy. So, what are we trying to say? The bottom line is that in order for the token to not get caught up in this contradiction, it may not be used for the service. There are already many blockchain projects that have 2 tokens, one to collect money, speculative, and a second, stable one to use the respective platform. With such a solution, the token XRP would be detached from its original use. It would only be the company value. But wait, it doesn't exist. And in terms of value, things get even more uncomfortable. If a listed company wants to issue new shares, then the current stockholders must vote on it, because with new shares, the value of each individual share is diluted. Not only is XRP the sole decision of the company, but they haven't put more than half of all XRPs on the market. The value of XRP is therefore not in the hands of the market, but can be and is manipulated by Ripple Labs. This is another point of how centralized they are. All of this happens while Ripple Labs owns the company. They can now go to a conventional exchange at any time and issue real shares with ownership. So they can raise capital a second time and only hand out shares once. Then XRP owners clearly look like they will be left behind. However, this does not just apply to Ripple Labs, but to any crypto token that does not serve as a currency. That's why people can argue that XRP has no value. Some even said that they will not buy more XRP. This is because XRP is a pseudo-crypto. Even though it has the hallmark pillars of cryptocurrency, like nodes, users, businesses, and developers, it lacks miners. The consensus model of XRP is based purely on what Ripple wants it to be, so essentially, it's centralized. Ripple's XRP had the intention of becoming more. Since it never found widespread adoption from central banks, XRP became a funding mechanism for Ripple's projects. This means the XRP token could go to $0 and Ripple Labs could still go public and thrive with an incredible technology that was funded from the greed of speculative investors. You never know what's going to happen many years from now, hence why we always want to emphasize the importance of doing your own research and understand things that you look to invest in before doing so. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you're looking to learn more about business topics like this, stay tuned for our later videos. We'll go into depth on various other topics that we're sure will interest you. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.